at the Lakers to get the ball out of the playmaking of LeBron and Luka.
Doncic, couple of head fakes, thrills the trifecta. Now he's in double figures with 10. Quarter and Dončić doing.
Friday night wasn't just another NBA Cup slate. This was the moment when three elite guards reminded the basketball world exactly who runs this league. Jalen Brunson dragging the Knicks through chaos, Luka Dončić orchestrating perfection in his return, Austin Reaves silencing every critic who ever doubted his place in the Lakers hierarchy. This is the story of dominance, elite playmaking under pressure, and what separates good guards from championship-caliber floor generals. 11 games, 6 knockout spots. The final night of NBA Cup group play turned into an absolute gauntlet where stars either rose to the occasion or watched their season slip away. The Knicks needed a win to clinch East Group C. The Lakers were fighting to lock down their seeding out west against a desperate Mavericks team. And in the middle of it all, three guards put on a masterclass in how to control basketball games when everything's on the line. The stakes were crystal clear. Win and advance, or go home empty-handed. No margin for error, no room for hesitation. Just pure, unfiltered basketball excellence when it matters most.
Footwork.
Yep.
Oh, goodness, lost him.
We lost him. He had 11 points in the first alone. Benson.
This is what elite guards do in pressure moments. They make defenders look completely lost. Brunson's footwork in that first quarter wasn't just fancy dribbling for highlights. This was surgical precision designed to create separation against Milwaukee's switching defense. When you're facing Giannis anchored help defense, you can't rely on straight line drives. You need the kind of footwork that forces defenders to guess wrong, commit their weight the wrong direction, and watch helplessly as you rise up for clean looks. The commentary noted he had 11 points in the first quarter alone. That's not hot shooting look. That's a guard who understands exactly how to exploit defensive gaps before the opposition can adjust their scheme. Brunson was attacking the Bucks' drop coverage, forcing big men to make impossible decisions between containing him at the level and protecting the rim. Every possession was a chess match, and Brunson was 3 moves ahead.
Got Bridges.
Nova to Nova.
Here's where the quarterback trades become undeniable. Brunson's not just scoring, he's setting up Mikal Bridges, keeping defenders honest, forcing Milwaukee to respect every weapon on the floor. That lefty layup from Bridges came directly from the attention Brunson commanded. When your point guard is this dangerous, defenses collapse. They have no choice. And when they collapse, elite playmakers find the open man every single time. This is textbook floor general work. Brunson's manipulating defensive rotations, drawing 2 defenders, and trusting his teammates to capitalize. The Bucks couldn't leave Bridges open, but they also couldn't give Brunson clean driving lanes. Pick your poison. That's the impossible math championship guards create.
Oh, bye-bye.
Wow.
This dude. Bye-bye.
He barely hopped up.
He plays paintball.
Finished with 30.
Giannis finished with 30, 15, and 8. The Greek Freak put up a double-double in the first half alone. When healthy, he's an absolute force of nature that no defense can truly stop. But here's the brutal reality of NBA Cup basketball. Individual dominance isn't always enough. The Bucks needed more than Giannis heroics. They needed complementary scoring, defensive stops, and the kind of collective execution that wins elimination games. Brunson understood something crucial. You don't beat Giannis by stopping him. You beat the Bucks by making sure every other possession belongs to your team. Control the pace, execute your offense, force Milwaukee to play perfect basketball for 48 minutes. That's championship mentality.
118 to 109. They will face the Raptors in the quarterfinals for.
Mission accomplished. The Knicks advance. Brunson delivered when it mattered most, putting up the kind of all-around performance that doesn't show up in basic box scores, but tells the real story of winning basketball. This wasn't about eye-popping highlights or SportsCenter top 10 plays. This was about controlling tempo, making the right reads, and refusing to let pressure crack your composure. The upcoming matchup against Toronto is massive. The Raptors are young, hungry, and playing with nothing to lose. They've got closers like RJ Barrett who can explode in playoff intensity moments. The Knicks will need Brunson at his absolute best, managing possessions, creating advantages, and making sure New York's offensive system stays balanced even when Toronto throws different defensive looks at them. Luka Dončić returning to face the Lakers wasn't just another regular season game. This was a statement opportunity against LeBron James, Anthony Davis, and a Lakers team fighting for their own NBA Cup survival. And what does Luka do immediately? He starts facilitating, finding cutters, creating easy opportunities for his teammates before the defense can even settle. That's elite basketball IQ on full display. Luka could have come out hunting his own offense, trying to prove he's the best player on the floor. Instead, he played the role his team needed, the orchestrator, who keeps everyone involved and makes the game easier for Dallas' supporting cast. When your point guard is this dangerous, defenses collapse. They have no choice. And when they collapse, elite playmakers find the open man every single time. This is textbook floor general work. Luka's manipulating defensive rotations, drawing two defenders, and trusting his teammates to capitalize. The Bucks couldn't leave Bridges open, but they also couldn't give Luka clean driving lanes. Pick your poison. That's the impossible math championship guards create. This quote reveals everything about winning basketball culture. Luka just lost a crucial game, and instead of deflecting or making excuses, he's giving genuine respect to Austin Reaves, who absolutely torched Dallas. That's the mark of a true competitor, someone who appreciates greatness even when it's working against them. But there's deeper meaning here too. Luka's talking about what Austin brings to the Lakers, the same qualities that make Luka himself so valuable in Dallas. Elite guards recognize each other. They understand the burden of running an offense, creating for others, and delivering in clutch moments. This wasn't just post-game pleasantries. This was one floor general saluting another. Here's where the narrative shifts completely. Austin Reaves has been fighting for respect since he entered the league. Undrafted, undersized, not explosive. Every criticism you could imagine. But night after night, game after game, he keeps proving that basketball isn't just about measurables. It's about skill, intelligence, and the courage to take big shots when your team needs them most. With LeBron and AD both healthy and back in the lineup, many assumed Reaves would take a back seat, become a role player again, accept fewer touches and less responsibility. Instead, he went out and dropped 38 points with 8 assists against a desperate Mavericks defense. This wasn't garbage time stat padding. This was a guard taking over a must-win game in the most hostile environment possible. The footwork was absolutely elite. Reeves was using screens like a veteran, coming off pin downs with perfect timing and rising into a shot with zero wasted motion. The commentary even noted that Klay Thompson, one of the best perimeter defenders of this generation, played good defense, and it didn't matter. When a guard is in that kind of rhythm, locked in mentally and physically, there's nothing you can do but watch and hope he eventually cools off. But Reeves never cooled off. He kept attacking, kept making the right reads, kept punishing every defensive mistake Dallas made. This is what separates good shooters from elite scorers, the ability to create your own offense even when the defense knows exactly what's coming. What made this night so special wasn't just the offensive fireworks. It was watching 3 elite guards navigate completely different defensive schemes and still dominate. Brunson faced Milwaukee's switching defense anchored by Giannis' rim protection. Luka dealt with the Lakers' versatile wings, trying to crowd his space and force him into difficult shots. Reeves had to operate against Dallas' perimeter pressure designed to make him uncomfortable. All 3 adjusted brilliantly. Brunson used misdirection and pace changes to create separation. Luka leveraged his size and strength to post up smaller defenders. Reeves used movement and screens to generate clean looks. These aren't just talented players, these are students of the game who understand defensive coverages and how to exploit them. The defensive side also revealed crucial truths about modern NBA basketball. You can't just stick one defender on an elite guard and hope for the best. You need scheme versatility, help rotations, and multiple defenders willing to take on the challenge. The teams that failed to adjust, Milwaukee giving up 118, Dallas surrendering 129, paid the price in losses and elimination. Here's what's on the line moving forward: credibility, championship pedigree, the respect that only comes from winning when everything matters. All 3 guards proved something Friday night, but the basketball world has a short memory. One great game means nothing if you can't back it up with sustained excellence. Brunson needs to show the Knicks can actually compete for a title with him as the #1 option. Reeves needs to prove he's a legitimate all-star caliber player, not just a nice complimentary piece. And Luka, despite everything he's already accomplished, needs to demonstrate he can elevate Dallas back into true contender status. The NBA Cup Quarterfinals represent more than just tournament advancement. This is about legacy, about proving you're built for the moments when pressure turns coal into diamonds, about showing the basketball world that elite guard play still decides championships in this league. Friday night gave us a masterclass in modern NBA guard excellence. 3 players operating at the absolute peak of their powers, controlling games through intelligence, skill, and unshakable confidence. Jalen Brunson orchestrating New York's offense with surgical precision. Luka Dončić reminding everyone why he's one of the league's most dangerous offensive weapons. Austin Reaves announcing himself as a legitimate star who can go toe-to-toe with anyone. But the story's not finished, not even close. The quarterfinals are coming, and every team left standing is hungry, talented, and capable of going on a run. These 3 guards just proved they belong in the conversation. Now they have to prove they can sustain it under the brightest lights. The basketball gods blessed us with this kind of guard play. 3 different styles, 3 different approaches, all 3 absolutely elite. Drop a like if you're hyped for these quarterfinal matchups. Comment your predictions for who's taking home the NBA Cup. And subscribe because we're breaking down every single game until we crown a champion. This is just the beginning, and it's about to get absolutely wild. Let's run it back.